Hello friends, welcome to the MSc Second Organic Chemistry for this academic year 2020-21. Friends, myself Maske Sagar Dinkar, Assistant Professor in Chemistry at New York Commerce and Science College, Parne. Our college website is www.newyorksparnet.com and my personal contact is from mail sagarmaske2000 at gmail.com. Friends, today we are going to discuss on a topic that is syllabus for a subject CHO 353 Part B. Designing organic synthesis and heterocyclic chemistry. So in MSc Second Organic Chemistry, the syllabus prescribed by University of Pune, we are going to discuss the subject CHO 353B, in which we are having two components: designing organic synthesis and heterocyclic chemistry, that we are going to discuss in today's lecture. Okay, so let's begin with first, that is MSc Second Organic Chemistry, from where we have to find the syllabus. For MSc second year, this year there is a change in the syllabus. That changed syllabus you can find from the university site, that is www.unipune.ac.in. Okay. Now for this semester third, we are having total 5 subjects. Fifth one is a practical solvent-free organic synthesis. Okay. The first one is CHO 350, or it is also called as a CCTP, Organic Reaction Mechanism and Biogenesis, for 4 credits. The next one is a CHO 351, Structure Determination of Organic Compounds by Spectroscopic Method, again having a 4 credit. Then third subject is CHO 352, Stereochemistry and Asymmetric Synthesis of Organic Compounds, again having a 4 credit. This fourth subject CHO 353, having two subjects given which are optional to each other. One of them you have to choose, that is a choice based optional paper. Third, in that we are having two components, A and B. CHO 353A, which is a protection, deprotection, chiron approach and carbohydrate chemistry, for 4 credits, or we have to select this second CHO 353B, designing organic synthesis and heterocyclic chemistry. Okay, so this is the option for each other. We have chosen this subject for this academic year, that is a designing organic synthesis and heterocyclic chemistry, 4 credits. Okay, and this is the practical course solvent free organic synthesis. So out of this, the 353 organic reaction mechanism, biogenesis, second one is a spectroscopy, third one is simply called as a stereochemistry, and fourth one we are going to take a part B, that is designing organic synthesis and heterocyclic chemistry. Now question arises, why we are taking part B, why not A? Okay, when we are considering the organic chemistry, it is considered that organic chemist should have the knowledge of the molecule, its properties and spectroscopy. But along with this, it should have also the knowledge of synthesizing that molecule. For synthesis of that molecule, we should able to design the synthesis. Designing the synthesis is nothing but a retrosynthetic analysis. Okay, so that is the one of the important thing in the organic chemistry. Therefore, we have taken this subject, or we have chosen this subject. So that is one of the reasons. And the second reason, at the MSc first year level, we are having the heterocyclic chemistry, a small introduction where we are having a 5-member heterocycles and the 6-member heterocycle. Now, these heterocycles are the compounds which present in the nature, and many times heteromolecules are present as a drug moiety. So, in this COVID-19 crisis, we think that the heterocyclic knowledge or heterocyclic chemistry knowledge should be there for the students. So, we decided that this is going to be the part which we are going to teach. Okay, so that's why the reason why we have taken this as a optional subject, and here we are having the 4 credits for this subject. These all are having the 4 credits. Okay, so that is regarding the semester 3rd courses. Now in detail we are going to see a syllabus for this particular subject, that is a CHO 353, Designing Organic Synthesis and Heterocyclic Chemistry. Total there are 48 lectures and we are having 12 tutorial for this. So in semester we have to complete this syllabus within the 48 lectures and with the at least 12 tutorials. Okay. Now this is divided into 2 parts. That is the section first. As here you can see, Designing Organic Synthesis, it is having 24 lectures and 6 tutorials. Okay, that is the section first, Designing Organic Synthesis. Okay, in this there are 2 topics. First one is a concept of retrosynthesis. In this we are going to see a retrosynthetic analysis, disconnection approach, synthons, multiple step synthesis, functional group interconversion, illogical two-group interconversion, carbon-carbon bond disconnection, donor and acceptor synthons, two-group disconnection, 1,5 related functional group disconnection, umpalong, convergent synthesis, special methods for small rings, heteroatoms and heterocyclic compounds, and problems we are going to see. For this there are references 1, 2 and 4. Okay. Now second topic from this designing is application of retrosynthetic approach. So here we are going to see the applicative part. It is a retrosynthesis and synthesis of the following molecules. Certain molecules are given for the synthesis, and for this we have to use the reference 3. First topic is for the 12 lecture and second topic is for the 12 lectures. So total we are having the 24 lectures. Okay. For this part first there are 3 references given. First is Designing Organic Synthesis by Stuart Warren. Okay, so that is one of the important books for the retrosynthetic analysis. Then second one is Organic Chemistry from Retrosynthesis to Asymmetric Synthesis by Whitmer Springer, first edition 2016. And third reference we have to use Classics in Total Synthesis by K.C. Nicolai and E.J. Sorrell. So these are the 3 reference books which we have to use. That is a Stuart Warren reference book, Whitmer Springer reference book, and K.C. Nicolai and E.J. Sorrell's reference book. Okay. Along with this, they have given the additional study material from NPTEL lectures. When you type this NPTEL on Google, you will direct it to the NPTEL website, and on that website we have to search here. We have to search here for this IP address or this address http://nptel.ac.in contains syllabus _PDF 104105087 PDF. So that will give you the additional study material for this subject. Okay, for this particular section. Now what is the section second? Section second is heterocyclic, okay, advanced heterocyclic chemistry, 24 lectures and 6 tutorial, okay. Here they have given the three topics, okay. Systematic nomenclature, okay, for monocyclic fused and bridge heterocycles, tautomerism in aromatic heterocycles, strain bonds, torsional strain, and their consequences in small ring heterocycle. This is for the core lecture. Then we have to go for the general chemical behavior of heterocyclic compounds and their applications in biological system. Okay, so different molecules have given which are from the natural product, drug and the medicine. That is for the core lecture, okay. And third is the synthesis, reaction and structural effects of the heterocyclic ring, which is a bigger topic, which is for the 16 lectures, okay. Here we are considering the 4 points. They are given as a B, C, D. Okay. The first A, common methods in the ring synthesis of aromatic heterocyclic synthesis. Okay, or systems. Here we have to go for the typical ring synthesis involving carbon heteroatom, carbon-carbon bond formation, electrocyclic processes in heterocyclic synthesis, that is 1,3 dipolar cycloaddition, productive 5-membered heterocycles, nitriles in the heterocyclic synthesis, palladium catalyzed in the synthesis of benzone fused heterocycles, Fischer synthesis, okay, and furthermore we are having. Then B, 3 and 4 member heterocycle, C is a 5-member and benzo fused 5-member heterocycles we have to see, and last is a 6-member and benzo fused 6-member heterocycle. We have to see the synthesis and their reaction. For this topic, there is a self-learning, that is the isophenolene and indoles. Okay, so these are also for the self-learning. Here, the first part is a simple one, which is a systematic nomenclature. Then chemical behavior we can find out for the heterocyclic compounds, and then we can have a next bigger part, that is a synthesis, reaction and structural effect of the heterocyclic rings. Here we have to go for the synthesis of 3, 4, 5 and 6-member rings with a use of these different reagents. Okay, it is for the 16 lecture. So this is a part second or the section second from our subject. Okay. Now what are the reference books for the part second? There are 6 reference books given for the part second. That is Heterocyclic Chemistry by T. Gilchrist. Then second is an Introduction to the Chemistry of Heterocyclic Compound by R. N. Acheson. Then Heterocyclic Chemistry by June Mills. Then Principle of Modern Heterocyclic Chemistry by Paquet. Then Heterocyclic Chemistry by June and Smith, and Handbook of Heterocyclic Chemistry by A.R. Caprese. Okay, and additional study material for the heterocyclic is given with these 2 URLs with the PDF content. Okay, so this is going to helpful in elaborating the subject with this additional study material. Okay, so friends, this subject is very much important because in this subject we are going to have a knowledge of synthesis of the molecule, and secondly we are going to have a knowledge of an heterocyclic compounds, which are very important in the synthesis as well as they are occurring naturally, so we should have the knowledge of this. Okay, so with this we are going to stop here, and thank you very much for watching this video. I hope this video will give you the brief introduction of our syllabus, as well as I would like to wish you best of luck for the future. Thank you very much.